The path to college just became more accessible than ever before for Cleveland students. Cleveland was named as the next Say Yes to Education chapter, which means beginning this school year, students who live in the CMSD footprint and attend CMSD high schools for their full 4 years of school will be eligible for a last dollar scholarship that will pay the balance of their tuition and fees after federal and state aid. District CEO Eric Gordon calls it a game changer, and we were there for the big community announcement at John Marshall. See the students' reactions when they got the good news and hear from some of them about how Say Yes is going to help them say yes to their futures.
I hope everyone is doing well this fine morning. My name is Leah Jeter. I'm 17 and I am a junior attending John Marshall Civic and Business Leadership. I am very excited to find out why we are gathered here today, but in the meantime, I'm honored to welcome you on behalf of Civic and Business Leadership. Thank you.
I want you to remember where you are, whether you're sitting in this room or you're watching us, live streaming us, watching us in your classrooms. I want you to remember January 18th. And I want you to remember, if you forget all the rest of the people who are here, remember where you were at this time on January 18th. And I want you to also remember George Weiss.
Okay, I'm here to tell you something, and it's a very, very exciting time for me and for the board to say yes. We stand with 117 private colleges that are going to offer every student in the public school system of Cleveland, Ohio, free college tuition.
I can't even begin to tell you what this means for Cleveland students. It means two really core things. One thing is that our community, the city, the county, and lots of other partners have committed that we are going to block and tackle for every barrier that makes it hard to be a student in Cleveland. We're going to get rid of those health and mental health issues. We're going to tackle those legal problems. We're going to make sure you have tutoring. We're going to make sure you have after-school programming, summer programming, whatever you need, from preschool all the way to high school. And then, when you do make it and you are successful, because of the generosity of this community, we are going to ensure that every one of our kids has a last dollar tuition scholarship to go to any public institution in the state of Ohio or 117 private institutions nationally for the next 25 years.
I'm pleased to announce that together, so far, we have raised more than $88.4 million.
I feel great. I feel happy I'm going to go to college and my mom doesn't have to worry about paying for stuff. And our dreams can finally come true. I can say I'm actually going to go and I don't have no excuses.
I was just flabbergasted. Like, it was just all surprising to me because I didn't know that that much was made. And for that to help like all those students who were having trouble trying to pay like all the things that they have, it's just incredible. Like, I don't have like the right words to say.
I feel great. Like, I really want to go to college, and this opportunity that I can go for free, so good.
Today and every day, we believe in the promise of this great city, and thus we believe in the promise of its youngest citizens. We are saying yes to a greater Cleveland for each and every one of you.
I think anybody knows that a Cleveland kid faces a lot more challenges than a lot of their peers statewide. You know, their parents are working multiple jobs and therefore can't be engaged at school in the same way that other parents can. Not because they don't love their kid, not because they don't care, but because they just physically don't have the time to do it. We have kids that don't have enough food. We have kids that don't have the right clothing. We have kids that are caught up in custody disputes and no one to advocate for them. We have kids getting evicted and no one to say you have rights. They can't just throw you out of your house. We have kids that have unmet physical and mental health needs, kids who think the ER is the only place you get medical treatment. We can change all of that. We can give all of our kids the same things that typical suburban community kids experience all the time. And when we do, then we can expect them to perform like typical suburban kids do all the time. And We got to make sure they know they can go to college. And so with an $88.4 million gift so far, we've guaranteed it for the next 25 years.
The community has already raised nearly $90 million for this scholarship fund, which means CMSD will be able to offer those scholarships every year for the next 25 years. That's 2 full generations of CMSD students. And beginning next school year, CMSD will begin implementing the Say Yes wraparound services in 15% of district schools, with the goal of getting them in every CMSD school by school year 2022 to 23. To find out more about Say Yes or to offer your support, visit sayyescleveland.org. And for more stories like this, visit the CMSD News Bureau website at clevelandmetroschools.org/news. Reporting from the CMSD TV studio, I'm Shannon Kantner.